Hi, this is David Saville. Now, I was just coaching someone on how to start a coaching business, and he had some energy around fees. It's like, he wants to make this a successful career, and he's been getting lots of advice from people saying, yes, you have to charge a fee so you get commitment from the people. And it makes sense, it does make sense. And I know a lot of people that do this. But if you're a coach, if you're a consultant, you don't need to do that. In fact, I would highly recommend, especially if you're having your conscience is getting to you about, charging for something. Especially if you're early in your journey, right? And you don't yet know the impact of your work. You have an idea, you've maybe had a taste of it, you've maybe helped some people, some businesses. But do you know the impact at a visceral level? Do you walk through the world knowing that if you spend time with them, their business, their life will be changed forever? For your people. If you don't, I highly recommend giving as much as you can up front. There should be, again, if you're a professional and you're damn good at what you do, or you want to become damn good at what you do, you can't skip the experience step. I had this when I was starting out with my coaching. It was like I created a persona to say that, because I had worked at the same place for 17 years, but I created this whole new persona on LinkedIn and when I was speaking publicly, which was just, I'm a coach and I help people in this way. Because in my mind I was like, well, if they knew I had a job, people wouldn't want to work with me. But this created a trap for myself, because externally I was like this guy who'd been doing it for years and making money doing it, but on the other side I wasn't actually fucking coaching anyone, because I was caught in this trap. Now, when I became fully honest about the fact that yes, I've got a full-time job, and yes, I coach people and I want to make an impact, when I was fully honest about that, and when I started coaching people up front for no fee to create impact, I started to get some traction. I started to feel the impact of what I could do, to get fucking better at what I do. I was committed to become world class. Well, how the fuck can you become world class if you're not actually coaching that many people because you're holding out for fees, right? So it enabled me to develop my skills, my abilities, to actually make a difference to people, which is what I want to do. And obviously then it built up things like testimonials, referrals, it built a following of people. Following's the wrong word, but built a group of people who were being impacted by my work. So that when I came to quit my job and came to just dive in full time to this, I was able to then begin to actually make it successful. But it had to be from giving more value up front than they were giving, because until you've experienced what it's like to impact person after person after person, or if you're a consultant, business after business after business, you don't really viscerally feel the value of the work. That, again, like I said before, there's nothing that can replace experience. No matter how much training you've had, no matter how many courses you've been on, how many certificates you've got, experience is number one, and you cannot bypass it. And so I highly recommend you gain the experience first. Give it all away for free. Work with people over time for free. Who gives a fuck? This is creating a business and life and career that will last for the rest of your life if you want it to. Put a few months, even a few years of just giving value, more value up front than you would ever get back. And your life, your business will transform. And you'll be one of the few who you will be living through integrity. People will know the impact of your work before they pay you. How much easier is it for someone to pay you thousands when they've already had impact worth thousands before you begin? What I always say to people when they talk about their fees and how to set them, make sure that your fee is at least a tenth of the impact that your work will create, at least. The work I do is coaching, so it's actually changing how people experience life. So it's a lot more than that, because it will echo out for the rest of their life. But make sure it's a minimum of 10 times, because when you're giving 10 times the value of your work, it's easy to charge, easy to get paid for those fees, and to know that it's making a big difference. So, in conclusion, look at your business, your work. Where are you holding back from gaining the experience that will make you fucking amazing at what you do, and will make it easy for you to charge any amount of money, because you know the value of your work? Post in the comments below, or send me a message directly. Take care.